What is up, rockers? Welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms content. Now, today, I'd love for you guys to be fair with me. Before you dislike this video, please at least hear me out, okay? Now, first, I want to say I apologize for my statement in the previous video. I think I was very inconsiderate and I was a little bit stubborn. So I accept the backlash. I apologize to every single one of you guys who I may have offended on my statement. Rest assured, my intention wasn't to offend you, especially our free-to-play community. My intention is for us to have a positive movement, and I think my approach was actually bad. I think the method that I did it was not the best method. And that's something that I have to learn, and I will learn from my mistakes. And I'm human, I make mistakes, and I hope you would accept my sincere apology. I think I should have done this method that we're going to talk about today. I'm running a survey. I would like for you guys to check it out and actually comment and upvote, because I am going to share these comments. Basically, I'm just going to tell them to go to our community tab and read the voices of the people. Okay, so your voice matter, and we're gonna use my platform to basically let them know. Now, I understand you guys have been frustrated. That's one thing that I didn't realize completely, that how passionate and how much you guys love the game. Because when I was looking at it, I saw a lot of hate on the game. It kind of get me frustrated because I love the game. Now you guys may say, oh, you're supporting Lilith. It's not supporting Lilith. I am supporting the game that I'm playing, that I've really grown to love since 2018. Now, you guys matter a lot. You are the fan base or the supporting base, and you are also the customer of the game, right? So without you guys, the game cannot exist, and without the game, us cannot exist as well. So I think we shouldn't really try to give a lot of negative impact into the game, because what's going to happen is we're going to lose new players coming in, and with that happening, we might never have ROK ever again if that happens. I don't know if that's what you guys want, because for me, I don't want that. I like to continue to play ROK, and that was basically my intention on my little rant. But I apologize if I came across a little bit an asshole, basically. I don't know if I can say that. It's okay. Besides that, let's go on to the comments. If you still, don't like me, hate me, it's really up to you. I can't force you to like me. I mean, I just do what I do here on YouTube, and I just hope that you guys appreciate what we do. Okay. If you guys don't mind, as we go through this comments, share this video right now so we can have a bigger and wider influence once we go through this, and allow people to see what we have accumulated with the suggestions. Share the video. I know it's easier to share a negative video, but share this positive video for positive changes in ROK. If you care about the changes, if you really care about the changes, share this video. Okay. All right, so here's my request for you guys. Go to Shinchi 42 and click the community tab. Okay, once you're in the community tab, I'd like for you guys to go through and read this last post that I have. And if this is in the future, you haven't seen it yet, then just go look for this one then. Okay, we have 92 comments right now, 42 likes, which I like the number 42. All right, let's go and read some of the comments in here. And I have a favorite comment in here as well, and I like it, and I'll mention this as well. All right, we got some big names that left comments in here, like Baba, Dead Squad, Mad Phantom. So take a look, take your time, read it, and of course I'm gonna give this link to Lilith. And I can't promise to you that they're gonna basically do everything that you request in here, but I'll be your voice, and I will tell them that, hey, this is something that what people are struggling. I think we need to make some adjustment, and you guys need to make a statement and make soon changes, because a lot of people are frustrated. So besides that, let's go into this. I sorted this out on the top comment because it's the most upvote. So Mark Wolfer actually has some suggestions in here. Now let me know as well in the comment if you have more suggestions, because I'll also try to pass this video to them. So I hope, I know you guys want to dislike everything right now. You guys are mad, you guys are hurt. I hope that you guys be fair, and maybe we can move forward from here. If you guys still, have issues with me, don't like me, send me a message, because I cannot improve if you don't let me know what I'm doing wrong, right? So maybe you're in Facebook, you've always hated me for 2 years now. Tell me, what did I do wrong? And let me have a chance to improve, and let me have a chance to get better, right? You give me the benefit of the doubt, okay? So Mark Wolfer, add a new commander in the expedition shop instead of Aethelflaed. I think this is a very good suggestion, because Aethelflaed has been there for a very long time, and a lot of older players have been having an abundance of Aethelflaed, and hell, they even remove Aethelflaed donation, right, for the pre-KVK. They also remove Aethelflaed donation on the KVK Past Glory event, right? So I have an abundance of this, so I think this is a really good suggestion. Increase the size of gem deposit in the home kingdom by 50% to allow free-to-play players especially to gather more gems. That's a good opportunity, and don't forget, it's not just a free-to-play who's going to benefit for that. It's as well as the low spender, medium, and as well as the pay-to-wins. Double the amount of times event like Silk Road, Cerulean Crisis, Shadow Legion 7k event to show up. Remove the 200 VIP points per day. Cap, I think that's not a bad idea. It's probably going to help a lot of the free-to-play to get a higher VIP. Bring back the old gem drop and speed up drop rate from all the barbarians and martyrs. I like this. In my previous video, I really stressed this out, and I mentioned that this is an issue, because even here in Heroic Anthem KVK, I am not getting a lot of gems. And when I, back in the other KVKs, I had an abundance of collection of gems. And I think this is not just going to help free to play, it's also going to help low spenders, medium spenders, and as well as pay to win. Now, I want you guys to understand, if there is any changes for free to play, us who spends money into the game, it's more beneficial for us. So it doesn't make sense that I would disagree on any changes that would benefit free to play. That's something that I did not understand, how people have said that I disagree and I don't support these changes here, because this is going to first reduce my spending in ROK, right? My spending, if I can reduce it, it's much better, because I can spend it outside, right? We all have lives outside. Do not remove HA tech progression when HA ends. Okay, that's interesting. There's going to be another comment here saying that actually totally just remove the HA tech. Keep adding more tech to it and reduce the amount of time to research it by 25%. I think they did mention something like this, correct me if I'm wrong, in order for F2P to have chance in competing. If there is any suggestions, I'm sure I did mention the best ones, please comment on Shinchi's post. Actually, nobody commented, but if you guys have any more suggestions, comment it. Perhaps when Lilith look at this, they will tally everything and see what changes that are priority, and they would make that immediate changes. Possibility to earn 1 or 2 gold heads from daily objectives. This is actually a lot of upvote, so that's quite interesting. So if you guys want that upvote, and it's up to them to make these changes if they see it fit, but we're just here, we're making some voices in here for them, okay? I would like to see Barbarian coin system. This is one thing I really like. I think this is pretty cool, where you have to defeat barbs to get a certain amount of coins for each level of barbs, and when you save up enough, you can trade them for rewards like speed up, sculptures, and matures. I think this is super nice, because if they add this as like a constant event, or maybe once in a while, I think this is going to be really nice for players to grind, and for players that want to put a lot of time and effort into the game, and they would really get rewarded, especially for the free-to-plays that wants to get a max legendary commander. They could get a sculpture. Now I would say they would set a certain cap of amount of consumables to basically claim to get the sculptures. So, but it's up to Lilith and how they're gonna do it. Okay, so the next one, I'm not gonna be reading the name because we're trying to kind of go through all this. Reduce the heal cost, reduce the heal cost, resource, and time. Fighting is the core of this game. I agree. And at the moment, it's impossible for low spenders or F2P to fight more than an hour per day. Probably fight for 15 minutes to fill your hospital and a week to heal. Come on, it's ridiculous. I completely agree. Free-to-play players, it's not just you who is suffering for this issue. It is also me, even though I have spent money into the game. Now, I agree for this. I think it's ridiculous that we only get to fight for 15 minutes and our hospital is full. I agree. It's expensive. And then you're going to use your healing speed ups. And if you run out of healing speed ups, you're going to use your universal speed ups. And I'm actually trying to get percentage. I think when you guys are making suggestion, we need to have a percentage on the heal cost and resource and time and how they're gonna adjust from that. Expedition update and less resources to heal troops. So this is a constant thing, Lilith. If you're watching, healing troops, I think we need to adjust in that scenario. Turn off the animation. I think that's a good thing as well. To save less lag. I think that's pretty cool. I think one thing that I'm going to suggest to you guys is that what I've been doing is that you lower the graphics. It does help during fight. Now, it might not look as pretty as it is, but during the war, it's probably doable. Fix the lag issue in the KVK, like I said. This is an issue. A lot of people, even me, sometimes when we fight back then, I can't even move and my troops just die. This is an issue, Lilith. I've stressed this out to Lilith before, that they need to upgrade their server. So we're all in an agreement with this one, okay? Ability to trade extra gold key commander sculptures for something useful. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of agree, because they kind of, those maxed out commanders, even though we do it in the past glory, I think it's not a pretty good rewards anymore. We think we need better rewards, right? I don't think there is materials in that as well. Okay, so here's like a look into Baba comment in here. He wants 2 new civilization, more resources to farm, and lower healing costs. So even Baba is saying this. More crit chances for the legendary crafting equipments when destroyed, and they want to get it 100% back, not 50%. So allows you to continuously to try critting, right? So it's not a bad idea. Maybe if Lilith doesn't want to do 100%, at least get like 75%, maybe. Maybe meet halfway. And I asked him what kind of civilization you're looking into. He says Viking, and heroes is Olav. I can't pronounce this, and not the Great. And he also wants Kayalis, Turkish civilization before Ottoman Empire with heroes. I cannot say these names. I don't want to butcher it, and you guys are gonna hate me. Dead Squad also has a message in here. Simple. If you can't figure out how to reduce the cost, just scape off crystal tech, but keep 50% troops back for our lovely F2P community. So that's not bad. I think he edited it. I think in the beginning he said just remove the heroic anthem tech. But I think this is a good approach as well. Reduce the cost, allow F2P to catch up on the tech. A lot of F2P are getting crushed, getting wrecked. 400k troops in the battlefield. I mean, what are they gonna do, right? They're gonna just get crushed in there. And even me, I didn't have like full tech, so I also got crushed with when I met players who are extremely high tech. Reduce research time for levels. I think this is an issue as well. I know I had this issue in the beginning. Books of Covenant, maybe we need to increase more drops or opportunity to obtain them in some events. Decrease the amount of arrows needed for the watchtower upgrade. I think the arrows are doable. I mean, you do the low hearts event, you do the KVK, significantly increase the drop rate said times. 1 gold sculpture should be rewarded for completing all daily objective. I think we saw this as well. Like again, Lilith, another issue. Healing is something that we really need to fix. Now the question is to you guys, is it just T5 or is it also T4, right? Make legendary commanders easier to expertise for F2P and better gem drop, and maybe new civilization as well. I think this one has a lot of comment in here. You guys can go through this. If I go through all this, it's gonna be a very long time, okay? Increase legendary commander probability, not just Ishida and Sandiok and Cleo at the golden chest. Back to day 1, it was better, and golden chest is trash right now. I kind of agree. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with this. You know, I've, you know, opened a lot of keys as well. I haven't even, you know, maxed some of the commanders that are in the tavern. I've been playing this for 2 years now. So imagine that, Lilith. I've been playing the game for almost, yeah, more than 2 years now, and I can't even max the tavern commanders that I have. I've opened more than 3,000 keys. And how are these free-to-play players are going to be able to max out these commanders if me, who actually spend into the game, can't even max out these golden chest commanders as well? And I've purchased bundles that allows me to get, you know, golden keys as well. So I hope you guys understand that, you know, even me, I'm, you know, if it's a spender, I'm also struggling with this issue. Not just, you know, if I'm struggling, imagine how they are struggling as well. Put AP back into KVK. Yeah, I think we need to just add the AP. Yeah, make sure we have the AP, because, you know, if you want to, you know, allow these players to spend more time into the game, you give them AP, right? Meaning they're gonna grind, they're gonna log in, and they're gonna keep playing the game. I think this is not a bad suggestion, Lilith. And Mad Phantom in here. This is his comment. Reduce the healing cost. Again, once again, healing cost is an issue. I like that he suggested more detail, more specific. He says maybe increase the help button, double the help cap, and reduce by 10% for the resources and the healing time for the troops. And this is another mention from Mad and Baba about dismantling of legendary equipment to be 100% since the crit rate is low. So that's, I think that's fair. I would say 100%, you know, back would be really nice. Like I said, if you can't, just meet halfway, 75%. I'm sure Mad and the others would be pretty happy already with 75%. But I'm not sure. You guys can leave a comment in the comment section if that's actually okay. Improve the gold key drops between all commanders and add some of the daily chest commanders like Richard and YSG according to the Age of the Kingdom, which could help free to play even some of the odds with legendary commanders. You know what, honestly, I agree with the Richard and YSG. I don't know why they even removed this. I think you guys really need to put it back. I have maxed Richard and YSG. I'm cool, right? But like other players that doesn't have Richard and YSG, I think you guys should put it back. I still don't understand, because they are so, I guess, so famous that maybe you guys removed it, but I think you guys need to put it back, because it's not fair, I guess, for the, you know, free-to-play players not to have the ability to get this, because for some of the older players we were able to get it. I really don't understand what's the point of removing the Richard and YSG. I think this should be investigated and maybe look into and really considered to bring them back. Don't you guys want that, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you guys are liking the content that we're making, like this video, let them know, you know, when they look into this one, they would see a positive feedback from you and from me. Okay. Review the gem drop from the Marauders and Barbs. Once again, another mention in here, Lilith. You guys should probably take note and write this down, and maybe add crystals to Marauders of the Heroic Anthem KVK so F2P can have some head start reserves. Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea. That's actually pretty good. Another thing that I have an issue is that, here's my game, is that I heard that I can't even keep this. Like, what the hell? Why are you going to claim this? This is, I heard this going to be claimed and turned into gold. I really disagree, because I spend money into it, you know, from the supply depot, and my goal is not to get gold for that. I want to use it for the next round of the Heroic Anthem. So I hope there's changes that it's not going to get collected. HA crystals and speed up reduction. Rush the 2 new civilization release, Persia and Greece, which are planned for April, and include other epic commanders than the 2 planned in those civilizations. I believe most of these requests have been suggested already by players. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we can, you know, expedite some of the things in here. I think everybody's really excited. Understand that, you know, people like mentioning these kind of things, they're just really excited and want to have something new into the game, right? I think adding the new civilization is really good. It's allowing new strategies. So, you know, people are gonna get, you know, the what is that called, the civilization change. You're gonna change, you're gonna, you know, they're gonna change it based on whatever buff that you're going to be giving for those civilizations. It's going to be very interesting. I think that's a very reasonable approach. Now, there's so much in here. If I go through this, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of time to finish this. So I would really recommend that you guys read through all of this, watch it, and you know, just maybe you guys can comment, upvote some of the things that you guys really like. Take your time, you know, go through this. Just want to let you guys know, if you guys have watched this until the end, we have always been fighting for you guys. Sometimes you guys don't see it, and even though you guys, you know, provide so much hate to us, even though you guys, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you guys have watched this until the end, I hope you would help me to share this video to others. I know it's easier to share a negative video than a positive video. If you want to have real changes in ROK, you share this video, you get this video to everybody, and we hold it accountable. Okay, I can't promise to you that they're gonna do all this. I'm not the developer, I'm not Lilith, I'm just, you know, a YouTuber in here. But the best thing I can do is to try. All right, now, you know, understand that, you know, a lot of people, you know, content creators receive a lot of like kind of, you know, comments from you guys, and you know, you guys made fun of us. I understand, it's funny, it's cool. I hope some of you guys would understand that we see them as well, and we also have feelings. You know, I hope you guys would please also consider what we feel. All right, we love you guys. I hope we get that love from you guys as well. Right, we want you guys to support us, we want to support you. I think we need to have a more community in here. I think we need to stop the tug of war, F2P, pay to win, medium spender, low spender. Let's stop it. We all have one goal. We love this game. Let's improve it. Let's make it better. The changes starts from us. Okay, besides that, if you still have comments about me or about this content and about, you know, what the hell's going on, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And one last thing, I know I'm not perfect. If there's anything that I can do to improve, anything that I can do at all, let me know, and I'll do my best. All right, once again, I apologize to anyone who I have offended. I am truly sorry. That is not my intention. I support the movement in a way that we need to do it in a very positive approach. Besides that, hopefully majority of the changes in here, to summarize it, healing is an important thing. Lag, resources, F2P getting more sculptures. Actually, I really like the idea of Barbarian coins. So Lilith, please consider that. The Barbarian coins, I think, is a very good thing. Allowing players that will put effort into the game would get rewarded, right? Besides that, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys share the video.